The word recession often sends a shiver down the spine, causing people to worry about their finances, their jobs, and their future. But what if I told you that by taking the right steps now, you could face a recession with confidence instead of fear? Preparing for an economic downturn doesn't mean you need to stockpile supplies or withdraw all your cash from the bank. Instead, it's about being smart with your money, making strategic decisions, and ensuring that you're in the best position possible to weather the storm. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how you can recession-proof your finances, so you're ready for whatever the economy throws your way. Number 1, stay calm and avoid panic. First things first, don't panic. Fear can lead to poor decision-making, especially when it comes to money. It's natural to feel concerned when you hear about a potential recession, but it's important to keep your emotions in check. Remember, recessions are a normal part of the economic cycle. While they can be challenging, they're also temporary. Instead of focusing on the things you can't control, like the state of the global economy, focus on what you can control, your own finances. Number 2, assess your financial situation. Before you can start making changes, you need to know exactly where you stand financially. Take some time to review your current financial situation. Look at your income, expenses, savings, and investments. How much debt do you have? Do you have an emergency fund? Understanding your financial picture is crucial because it will help you make informed decisions if things start to go south. Make a list of all your monthly bills and debt payments. How much do you have in savings? Are your investments diversified, or are they all in one place? If the economy were to take a downturn, would you be able to cover your essential expenses? The more you know about your finances, the better prepared you'll be to handle any changes that come your way. Number 3, create a budget and stick to it. Budgeting is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to managing your money. If you don't already have a budget, now is the time to create one. If you do have a budget, it's time to revisit it and make sure it's as tight as possible. Start by listing all your sources of income and all your expenses. Prioritize essential expenses like housing, food, utilities, and transportation. Then, look at your discretionary spending, things like eating out, entertainment, and shopping. If you're spending more than you're earning, you'll need to make some cuts. A recession is not the time to be living beyond your means. It's better to cut back now than to be forced into more drastic measures later. Tools like budgeting apps can make this process easier, helping you track your spending and ensure you're staying within your means. Number 4, build or bolster your emergency fund. If you don't have an emergency fund, start building one as soon as possible. If you already have one, consider adding to it. An emergency fund is a critical safety net that can help you cover unexpected expenses if you lose your job or face another financial crisis during a recession. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This might seem like a lot, but it's better to have too much saved than too little. Start with a goal of saving $1,000 and then build from there. Having cash reserves will give you peace of mind and keep you from having to rely on credit cards or loans in a pinch. Number 5, avoid making rash investment decisions. When the stock market starts to fall, the instinctive reaction for many people is to pull their money out to avoid further losses. However, this can often be a mistake. Remember that investing is a long-term game, and the market will likely recover in time. Instead of making hasty decisions based on fear, stay the course with your investments. If you're investing for retirement or another long-term goal, keep your money where it is. In fact, if you're in a stable financial position, you might even consider buying more stocks while prices are low, as this could lead to greater returns when the market rebounds. The key is to remain patient and avoid letting short-term market fluctuations derail your long-term financial strategy. Number 6, pay down debt. Debt can be a major burden, especially during a recession. If you lose your job or face reduced income, those monthly payments can become overwhelming. That's why it's a good idea to start paying down your debt as much as possible before a recession hits. Focus on paying off high-interest debt first, such as credit card balances. Once those are paid off, work on other debts like car loans or student loans. The less debt you have, the more flexibility you'll have in your budget, and the less stress you'll feel if your financial situation changes. Remember, the goal is to reduce your financial obligations so that you have more room to maneuver if the economy takes a turn for the worse. Number 7. Evaluate your job security. Your job is your primary source of income, so it's important to consider how secure it is, especially as the economy starts to weaken. If you're concerned that your job might be at risk during a recession, now is the time to take action. Consider what you can do to make yourself more valuable at work. Can you take on additional responsibilities, learn new skills, increase your productivity? The more indispensable you are to your employer, the less likely you are to be laid off. If you think your job is in jeopardy, start exploring other opportunities. Update your resume, network with people in your industry, and consider picking up a side hustle to bring in extra income. The more prepared you are, the easier it will be to land on your feet if you do lose your job. Number 8. Recession-proof your career. Some industries are more recession-proof than others. For example, healthcare, education, and utilities tend to be more stable during economic downturns. If you're in a field that's more vulnerable to recessions, it might be worth considering a career change or adding skills that could make you more marketable in a different industry. Think about how you can pivot your career to something more stable. This might involve going back to school, getting a certification, or even starting your own business. The more adaptable you are, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever challenges come your way. Number 9. Stay informed and plan ahead. Finally, it's important to stay informed about what's happening in the economy. While you don't want to panic over every headline, having a general sense of where things are headed can help you make better decisions. Read financial news, listen to expert opinions, and consider how potential changes in the economy might affect your situation. The more you know, the better you can plan for different scenarios. Having a plan in place can help you stay calm and focused, even if things start to go south. By thinking ahead and preparing for the worst, you'll be in a much stronger position to weather the storm. No one likes the idea of a recession, but the reality is that they're a natural part of the economic cycle. By taking steps now to prepare, you can protect yourself and your family from the worst effects of an economic downturn. Remember, the key to surviving a recession is not to panic, but to plan. By following these steps, you can make it through a recession with your finances and your peace of mind intact. If you found this video informative, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.